Everybody, welcome back to part 24. We are going to work on finishing the show page, but we need to add more columns to the pets table. So in order to do that, earlier in part 23, I had dropped and created, seeded, and migrated the database. And that's what I wanted to show you. Obviously, previously, that's what I showed you. And now we have a fresh database. And that's why when we created a new pet, we are starting again from pet number 1. And of course, this is where we left off. I had just added some more photos, and when you go to the pet show page, which is pets and then pet ID number 1, here you notice all the images that were added for this pet called Hans. So that's that. And I just wanted to make sure that you guys understand what we're going to be working on. We're going to add all these in the database table, in the table of pets, okay? So, of course, there's nothing here right now because we had deleted the database. I'd have to just edit profile and add the about me info. So again, I just want to come over here in Sketch, and I want to let you know that we are going to be adding all these fields into the pets table. So this is also how you're going to learn to add more columns to the table. You can say columns or fields, okay? So we're going to add age, weight, microchip, and then a bunch of booleans and 2 integers, 1 string, and a bunch of booleans. So how do we do that? We come over here. I'm going to just make this a little bigger. So we're going to stop the server, Control C. So what I'm going to do, obviously, again, like the reason why I'm saying this is because all this is just hard-coded right now. It's not in the database. Here you can use pgadmin or Postico. As you can see here, we got Hans, and we're going to add basically more columns inside this table. All right, so in order to do that, we're going to do Rails G for generate migration. So we're going to create a migration file, and we're going to call this migration file add extra fields, to pets. That's it. Add extra field to pets. And the reason why I say plural is because every table is a plural. So add extra field to pets, and now, of course, I'm going to start adding all these. So is dog friendly, is cat friendly, followed by, when I say integer, that's the data type. So age is going to be an integer, just like over here. I just amended all these so you guys can see. All right, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Come back to Visual Studio Code, and again, this is super simple. Rails generate migration, for generate migration, add extra fields to pets. I'm using camel casing, but you can use underscores too. So yeah, so we're gonna start by the age. Okay, so age, I'm gonna say it's an integer. So age integer. What else? We have weight. Integer, and I'm also going to show you how to undo this migration in case you make a mistake. Okay, so we have age integer, weight integer, microchip. I'm gonna say it's a string because it needs to be a string, even though it's number, but it can have letters and numbers. So we're gonna say it's a string. So after that, we're going to have all the booleans. So is underscore, you can name this whatever you want, but it makes more sense to say is pet friendly, is dog friendly. So if it is, then it's going to be selected. And if it's selected, it's going to be true. If it's not, it's going to be false. Okay. So is dog underscore friendly. And I know this app is for not just dogs, it's for cats. But when you say dog friendly, this app, it also has reptiles and guinea pigs and all that, but the main focus is that, cats and dogs, okay? So I'm going to focus more on that. That's what, we can't just target everything. Of course, other pets can be on board, other animals can be on board, but we're focusing on cats and dogs. So is dog friendly? I'm going to say with a colon, boolean, followed by a space, is underscore cat underscore friendly, colon, boolean, space is, so cat friendly, dog friendly, is underscore dominant, boolean, What else do we have after dominant? We got shows post abuse. Yeah, shows post abuse. Post abuse is um, uh, past abuse. Past abuse. Okay, so it's going to be is shows past abuse. Okay, so that if the dog was abused before, people friendly, lots, barks lots, and is guard dog. Okay, so followed by space is underscore shows underscore past underscore abuse. That's going to be boolean. Okay, followed by a space. What else? We were saying the is people friendly. Did we add this? No, we didn't. Is underscore people underscore friendly boolean. Okay, and is barks a lot. Is underscore barks underscore lot. Okay, and that's also a boolean. If you have better names, you can more than welcome to use them. Now, the minute I hit enter, I mean, I highly suggest that you copy this over here. I really highly suggest that you copy it. I just highly suggest it. Okay. The reason why, anyways, I'll hit enter right now. I copied the whole thing. Okay, Rails generate. I copied the whole thing just to show you. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hit enter, and it's going to create a migration right in the file. So I'm going to open this here. I haven't hit enter yet. And just watch over here. You're going to see in the DB under migrate, it's going to create a new file. It's going to show up in green. Okay. So I'm going to hit enter now, and you're going to notice that it's going to add a migration file. In that migration file, we can open it and check everything is correct. Now, in case you made a mistake, like when we open this, in case you made a mistake with the naming conventions or something, you got a spelling mistake, it's not too late. Don't you worry. Everything is good. I wanted to show you here. What you do is if you hit the up arrow key, you're going to see that it's the same thing. So just take your cursor all the way back. And I know it's a bit of tedious thing to do. To take your cursor all the way back, but it's not that bad. So what I want you to do, guys, just have a look at the add column. Just go through everything. Make sure everything is correct. And if everything is not correct, just you see where my cursor is. When I first hit the up arrow key, you're repeating what you did, and you can just come here instead of G, delete the G, and type in destroy. Destroy. So in case I had a mistake here, I would just do destroy like that. And look, if I hit enter, this destroys that migration the correct way. Okay, and now we don't have it anymore. As you can see, this file here, it says deleted, so I would just close it. And now I don't have that migration anymore. Now I'm going to paste it again, and I'm going to make sure that migration is recreated. And you will notice again, sure enough, it's recreated right here. Okay, so I'm going to go through everything. And what I'm going to do is for every Boolean value, we obviously have to say default is false. Okay, that's just what I'm going to do. Okay, so it's up to you what you want to do. But for me, I don't think that it's a good idea to leave it empty. So when it comes is dog friendly, find all the booleans. These are integers. Integer. This is a string. We leave it alone. In the boolean, we say default. So we're gonna do this for all the booleans. Okay. So every single boolean, not just one or two. It's for all of them. Okay. So default is gonna be false. Okay. So we're gonna do that for everything. Now this is not just we didn't just do this here. I think we did this also inside the pets table. We added default false, as you notice, for every Boolean value, and it's a really good practice. Okay, so I'm just gonna close that. Come back here. So just make sure you go through every single one and just grab this default false, copy it, and if you see a Boolean beside it, oops, just paste it in. Okay. All right, so this is a Boolean. I pay comma, default, false, okay? Whenever you see it, comma, default, false, and default, false. So that's it. So do a save, Command S to save it. And now is the big thing. You want to do Rails db. So you want to migrate this into the tables, because as you notice here, there's nothing in right now. We created the migration, but it's not migrated. Rails db call, what have I done? Oops. Rails db column migrate. Now the minute you do this, now in case you were wondering, oh my gosh, I just made a mistake, how do I fix it? You're going to notice now there's going to be migration done into the table. These fields will be added in the table. In case you were wondering how do you undo it, you just type in, you don't hit enter, just look at what I'm doing. Do a Rails DB rollback. If you do don't hit enter, but if you do Rails DB rollback and you hit enter, you're going to undo the migration of going in the table. Because right now, if you come to Posticle and refresh this, you're going to notice, look, age. Okay, obviously it's null because that's not a boolean. Weight was an integer and it's null. Microchip is null. Is doc friendly? All these are false. Okay, because they've been migrated to the database. Now, if you want to undo this migration and bring the database the way it was earlier, you would do Rails DB rollback. Okay, and after you do the Rails DB rollback, you would go back and you would do this command, Rails destroy migration, exactly how you did the Rails G migration, blah, blah, blah. You want to do the Rails destroy migration. That's how you undo things. You go back, okay? All right, so now that we have the migration done, that's great. I'm going to close this migration file. We don't need this. Just minimize the DB. We're going to come to the edit. So what we want to do is we want to allow the user, when they're inside the edit page, the person who's adding the pet, to add, oh boy, okay, Rails S. Yeah, so you want to open the edit file. Okay, so I want you to go to views. Where's the views? Okay, here's the views. Okay, so you're going to go to pets and you're going to click on the edit. Okay, because that's what we not normally, that's where we edit the pet. That's how we add a pet, and then we add all the fields. So if you come here and you hit enter, you're gonna notice nothing happened. It's just the same old thing that we had previously in part in part 23. Okay, and that's what we're gonna do. So there might be a couple of things we have to change here. Okay, so I'm gonna just minimize this, make it bigger here. So what we're gonna do is literally have to add these checkboxes. We have to add the checkboxes inside a column. Okay, so for every checkbox that we added, we have to add it inside a column, and that's extremely simple thing to do. It's not hard at all, but we need to add them in the proper way. So here we have the form group. Here we have the pet details, form container row. To be honest, I'm not a fan of this form container thing. Anyways, this is a column 12, okay? And inside the column 12, we added all the form groups. So I'm gonna just minimize this and unminimize it again. We added all the column. Okay, so we need to redo this. Okay, this, I don't really like this at all. I don't think it's a good idea that we did this, but let's try to work around this first. Okay, so we have the form group for the pet name, pet category, we understand that, and here is the pet description. So inside of the pet description, oh gosh, this is a problem. This is a problem. Okay, so obviously this is a problem. So I'm gonna turn this into a row. Okay, I'm gonna turn this into a row. I'm gonna turn this into a row, and this is coming all the way down. So remember this, it's coming all the way down here. Remove this, just remove this first. Sorry, come back up. You wanna come back up and remove this row. Okay, I'm just gonna start fresh again. This form container, remove everything that says form container. Okay, so do a command F, highlight it and do a command F. There's only one form container. Okay, good. So just backspace this. Okay, so we have one big row which is wrong. Okay, so I want you to follow this all the way down to the bottom, find where the closing tag is. Okay, remove this. Very good. Come back to the top. And I want you to remove this row as well, okay? Okay, just remove all the white spacing. Okay, now on this here, we have a container, subtitle, text primary, and we have, that's fine. So what we want to do now is we're going to start adding rows the right way. These are all form groups. Okay, very good. Now if we save this and come here, you're going to notice something. It's going to look ugly and bad. Things are going to look ugly and bad. Okay, things are not looking ugly and bad. Okay, that's good. So we saved this and things are not looking ugly and bad. Let's just come here, refresh. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we have no rows at all. And this is the form. So I want you to grab all this all the way down, highlight all the way down to the end of the form, which is right here. So do not highlight the form, just grab this. So you're gonna grab all of that, hold the command key, indent left with a left curly brace, hold the command key, indent again. You guys, this is so important to get this right. This has to be correct every single time. There's no exceptions. So now we indented everything. So let's do Command S to save. Make sure you come back here, refresh, make sure everything looks normal. Even if you change the size, everything still looks normal. Okay. Okay, very good. Now come back here. So we got a container, guys, on the top that holds everything, and then we have a form. Okay. So inside that form, I'm gonna start adding form column. I'm gonna call this the form row. Okay, I'm gonna call this the form row. In here, I'm gonna do a div dot row. Okay, div dot row. Actually, maybe there's no need to do that. What I'm gonna do is, so just above the neutered part, and after the, so basically after the pet category. Okay, so this, you want to come back, not the YouTube. So pet description in the pet category part, we want to come over here, and since we don't have any rows up anywhere, just I'm gonna say form here. So we don't have any rows after the pet category. We want to come here and put a div dot row, and inside that row we're gonna add div dot. We want to add the column dash large dash. Oh, I think we should do column MD. Okay, column MD dash 2. Okay, so we're gonna add column MD 2 and column dash 6. Okay, because that's 6 for, I'll tell you later. Just do that. Now inside of here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the isDoc friendly. Okay, just like we did before. But we also want to add the form group, div dot form dash. You can see this here. We did it here, not here, but we did it right here. This, you can just grab all of this if you want. Okay, copy that, and instead of all this that I did inside the column thing, like right inside the column, paste that in. Just make sure it's indented properly. Okay, you can remove this checkbox. I mean, this stuff here, this small text, remove that. And we have a form group here, and inside we got the checkbox. Instead of is spade, we're gonna put is oh my gosh, dog underscore friendly. Okay, is dog friendly, and then paste it in again. And this my class thing, I left it like this for a very good reason. I'll tell you later. Okay, we're gonna style the checkbox, make it look better. I just don't want to bore you with CSS and HTML, so we'll do that later. So is dog friendly, and here we'll say dog friendly. Dog dog friendly. Friendly with other dogs. Friendly with other dogs. Save it now. Come back over here and refresh. You'll notice It looks like crap. That's because this seems to be column MD3. Okay, so that's friendly with other dogs. That's great. That looks right to me. So this is margin left. The label needs to be margin left dash 1. Save it, come here. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so friendly with other dogs. So that's good. So now that we have this, that means we can do probably what? 3 plus 3 plus 3. So column 3, that would be 9. So we can put 4. So 3 times 4 is 12. The maximum is 12 for one row. So we can do paste, paste, paste 4 times. So is dog friendly, is cat friendly, is cat friendly. So cat, cat, dog, dog. Again, dog friendly. Okay, now in case you're wondering, oh, but I can do this differently without putting so much work in it. No, I'm gonna style the checkbox. That's why I put it like that. I'm gonna add another div here eventually and style it, and I'm gonna use these classes. I'm gonna style them later, make it look like a pretty checkbox. So just do what I'm doing. So is dominant here is underscore dominant. So copy, paste again. So what else do we have? Come back, open the migration file. Open the migration file, I'll tell you why. Open it here, and here's the edit page, here's the migration file. So we have the dog friendly, cat friendly, dominant, shows past abuse, and then people friendly, copy, and then barks a lot, right? Is people copy, is people friendly, So we have dog friendly, cat friendly, dominant, people friendly. Okay, copy this. Now it's gonna go into a new row, not into a new row, but it's gonna stack on top of the other. So if I was to save this, come back here and refresh, you'll see bang, bang, bang. All right, now if I wanna if I add 1/5 one, well, another one, it's gonna come in the bottom below it. So that's why I want you to grab this column here, copy it, and then paste it below. And here it's going to be shows, I think it's shows past abuse. Copy that, paste it in. Shows past abuse. Copy and paste it in. So as you can see, save it. Come back here, localhost 3000, pets 1, edit. You may have pets 4, whichever pet ID you're working with. Okay, friendly with other dogs. Okay, so we have to change the text, obviously, but let's add them all first. So the next one is barks a lot. So copy again, copy this and paste it in. Oh my gosh, okay. So just copy, copy this thing and then come here and, jeez, what happened there? Anyway, so is underscore barks underscore a lot. Copy that, paste it in. All right, barks a lot. This dog barks a lot. Okay. If this dog, okay, and then clear signs of abused past. Okay, and then is people friendly with people, with strangers. Okay, friendly with other dog. This is friendly with other, is dominant alpha male female, dominant alpha male female, friendly with other, friendly with cats. Okay, friendly with dogs. like that. Now, if I save this, it's probably gonna look kind of, oh, okay. That's not bad, dominant with alpha female. Now, if we resize this, it's gonna look not so nice. So that's why we need to ensure that these are 4, 4, 4. So we're gonna, instead of column MD3, we're gonna call MD4, 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 and MD4. Now, in case you're wondering what the call 6 is, if you save this, come here, and you'll notice that if we come like that, it just eventually, it's still 3 because it's still a medium screen. So now it becomes a 6, right? And of course, this is a pain in the butt. Of course, it's a pain in the butt. Anyway, so we can say column small 12. So instead of call 6, let's do call 12, call 12, call 12, call 12, call 12. Okay, so we can say column large is going to be 4. So everything that is call large 4, call large 4, call large 4. So in large screens is going to be 4. And then I'm going to say in medium screens to be call dash MD dash 6, okay? So that we don't have issues. Copy. So paste, and make sure you paste properly. Paste, okay. Paste, paste, paste. So if you save that and come over here, you're gonna see still it's gonna be column 4, column 4, and column 4. And if I start resizing, when you go into the medium screens, it's gonna go into 2, and then eventually it's gonna be like that, and that's fine. All right, so we're done that, and of course, now that we're done this, thankfully we got it done. So we're gonna minimize this row, and we're gonna save it. And so now that I'm gonna refresh the screen again, have a look at the database here. We got age, weight, microchip. So let's just do age and microchip. So age and microchip. So let's just add that below. We might as well just put it here. Okay, so we're gonna do so we have 4 so far. Everything lines up perfectly, so we should add another row. Okay, so let's add another row. Copy this row. Just doesn't matter. You can just come here and do a div.row, and inside of that row, let's add a div.call-6. And inside that div6, we're gonna add a form group. We're gonna add a form group, and of course, we're gonna enter. Like you can just grab this, okay? It's YouTube thing or whatever, as long as you don't have to repeat yourself. And anyway, you could do it, doesn't matter. So inside this call 6, I'm gonna. This is obviously a form group, and here I'm gonna say age of pet, age of pet, age of pet age. I'm just gonna say pet age, and then this is gonna be a number field. Remember, we have data type number, integer, so it's number field. And here, age. I think it's is it age? Yeah, age, and then weight after a weight and microchip. Okay. So instead of 6, let's make this call 4. But the problem with call 4 is straight call MD medium screens, call md-6. All right, and call dash large dash 4 and call dash call dash 6. Yeah. Small. Let's just see how it looks first. Okay, let's just leave it like that for now. We'll test it later. And then, so we got the pet age, number field age, autocomplete, enter age, enter age. And then we need to also add the, geez, what's wrong with me today? We also need to add the placeholder. I just had to experience a brain fart. Anyway, placeholder. And I'm gonna say enter age. This autocomplete is crap. Just remove it. Placeholder age, put a comma, class, form control. So now what we want to do is grab all this, copy it, and paste it in. So we have a text field, and this is going to be weight. Is it no, actually that's a number field too. Number field, weight, placeholder, enter weight. Pet weight in kilograms, Later we can make helpers to change it. Pet weight, kilograms. Okay, enter weight in kilograms. And then we have copy all this, copy it, and then paste it in. And then we got not just the pet weight, we also have the microchip, okay? And then enter, this is a string text field. So text field, this is enter microchip details, microchip number, if microchipped. Gosh, I forgot the pet passport. Anyway, if microchipped. Okay, so microchip number, placeholder microchip number. Now we had that number. All right, save it, come back here and refresh. Okay, very good. So we got that. All right. So it looks a bit messy. That's okay. We'll figure it out. I'm just gonna remember in the show.html.erb, we had some really pretty text block thing that we did. So imagine we add these text blocks in the edit page. So if I was to put a text block here, okay, and just minimize this and then indent it in, and then we close this on a div like that, and then if we wrap that in a text block, what would happen? Of course, we would have all this crap. So let's just, I'm just gonna Command Z. All right. So let's just add an HR here. This is not about HTML, CSS. That's why I'm trying so hard to so I'm just gonna put P padding top. Actually, I'm gonna put a PY-4. Save it, refresh. PY-4, so up and down. So for all the labels, I'm gonna make them to be bold, and I'm gonna So if I was to inspect, so label, font, weight, bold. Oh gosh, that's not gonna look very good, but I think it looks more clearer, but we'll see about that. Now, if we refresh this, so dog friendly, pet friendly, so friendly with dogs. So for Hans, we're gonna do a couple of things. First, Hans is friendly with dogs. He's friendly with cats. He doesn't have clear signs of abuse. He's friendly with strangers. He's not a well, we can say he's a dominant. Let's just pretend I'm just making stuff up. This dog barks a lot. No. So I'm going to leave these unchecked. And for his age, I'm going to say Hans is 3 years old. His weight is 30 kilograms. And microchip number, I'm going to say 456876 YHUI87. Okay, that's the microchip number. All right, and I'm going to say Hans is spayed or neutered. Well, actually, I'm going to leave that unchecked. It doesn't matter, okay? I'm not going to mess with all this right now because we already filled this out previously, and I'm going to just publish now. So if I publish now, or that's basically the save, I've submitted all this, but all this didn't go through. There's a reason why. And the reason why it didn't go through is because in the controller, we actually did not add any of the information that we were supposed to add. So if you go to the pets controller, you're gonna notice here that we didn't add it here. So I'm gonna minimize this again. Now remember, after the category ID, we had the costs attributes that we mapped out. Well, we didn't map this out, but these are the attributes of so that we allow, this is part of the pet params, right? So we allow to update them and create them. So this is an object, right, with this array. Okay, so we need to put a comma here and hit the enter key, and then just come here. Or actually, no, Command Z, just Command Z. Now let's just add more into here. Okay, after the category ID. After the category ID, hit enter and just come back like that. And then we're gonna do is underscore dog underscore friendly. Is underscore dog friendly, right? Comma is underscore cat underscore friendly. Comma is underscore people underscore friendly. Is underscore dominant. Oops. Is dominant. What else do we got? So we also have cat friendly, dog friendly, dominant, people friendly, shows past abuse, right? I think let's go back to the edit. We got the weight, the age, weight, age, barks a lot. Let me copy this because I can't remember how to do that. Pets controller is dominant, is shows past abuse, is underscore barks underscore a lot. Let me just put the semicolon here, and then put a comma. Hit enter again. There's one more. No, weight. So we have to add the weight, and then we have to add the age. Okay, that's it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's come back here and open the. Let's come back here and open the migration file. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we need the microchip, is microchip. Not is microchip, just the microchip. Come back to pets controller. After age, you want to enter microchip. Okay. So over here, I guess this might look a little crap, but it's okay. Just put a comma. Make sure you put a comma here. Make sure this looks pretty good. Let's just, yeah. So I'm just gonna put a comma. The barks a lot part, and then hang on, like this, just so you can look a little cleaner. And I guess the cost attributes, I'm gonna just move them back and just hit the enter key here. There we go. That's it. Okay, just make it look good. Okay. Save it, come back. We save the controller, come back here, refresh. So Hans is dog friendly, friendly with strangers, friendly with cats, dominant, does not bark a lot. And the age of Hans is 3. The pet weight is 30. Pet weight is 30. Microchip number, I'm going to use that. Come back here and then save it. There we go. There we go, guys. So we have added new columns to the database, and we're going to obviously make it better. I need to prepare some design styles because I can't just on the fly, keep doing this. It wastes a lot of time. So now that we have this, we're going to finish the show page. So obviously when we come to the show page, there's nothing here. So of course we need to add all this in the show page. Okay. All right, so let's just start adding those in the show page. So come back over here. I want you to open views. So go to views and click on pets, edit.html.erb. So come to the top. Obviously, we have to work on, not edit, sorry, the show.html.erb. Come here around line 15, around here, where it says under Montreal, Canada, or whatever, under the location. So now what we want to do is inside the, so first of all, in regards to the breed, we have to make a different table for breed. It's going to be has many through another table. Okay, so that we're not going to, that's why we haven't, that's still going to remain hard coded for now. Of course, the age, we have the age. So here what we want to do, I'm going to just erase the 3. So here we want to get the add pet dot, what do you want to get? We want to get the age, right? So add pet dot age. But what if it's 1 year old? So if it's 1 year old, it's still gonna say. So if we save this here, let's just save it. Come back here, and you're gonna notice here we already said 3 years old. But if we edit here, if we go back and edit this pet and change the age to, I don't know, 1, and hit enter, save it, and then come back to the show page, going to say 1 year. So let's just use pluralize, which is a pretty cool helper. So it comes with Ruby. So we just, I'm going to wrap this here inside and then put pluralize here, pluralize. So if this is more than 1, it's going to make this one plural. So cut this and then put a comma here. And then what you want to do, wrap that in quotes. So here you just put year, like that. You just leave it as singular and you save it, come here, refresh, and you're gonna see here it's gonna say 1 year. What happened there? Oh my gosh. All right, let's fix this. Okay, we have pluralize, that's correct. Oh my gosh, I did this wrong. Sorry about that, guys. Cut that. And then after age, put a comma and then save it. So now you're gonna say, oh yeah, because you hard coded it into year. Yeah, well, if I was to change Hans's age and I was to type in 5 years old, oops, 5, and save it, you will notice now, if we come here, in pets ID 1, it says 5 years. So we just use this helper method, pluralize. So in regards to the sex, I haven't added this. Sorry, I forgot. I'm gonna add that. We're gonna have to put some logic also in regards to, we'll put like male, male 1, female 0, or vice versa. So if it's 1, then it's male. If it's 0, it's female, or something like that. So I'm gonna leave that, guys. I'm sorry, I'm doing this on the fly, so you guys can work on that as well. I was expecting people to help me out with this, but anyway. So we have the weight here. So that with the weight, obviously, we can add this as well. So we can say at pet. So we the pet. Hang on a second now. Pet dot age. Oh, sorry. Pet dot weight. Pet dot weight. And then here we can obviously, leave it as kg. That's fine. We don't need to put pluralize there. And then the microchip. I noticed the microchip here in the pets controller. I think we made a mistake here. This is supposed to be mic without an H, microchip. Save it, and then we need to actually, believe it or not, if you come to the database and you refresh the pets table, you'll notice here for Hans, there is no, this was never saved in microchip. There is nothing in there, but we did add one. So that's because there was a mistake in the controller. So if we go back to edit Hans, and we put, oh, we did add a microchip, but it was never saved anyway. So just publish it again. And if you come here and you refresh this, oh, I see, I know why. Because we we put a ch, we created it with the wrong way. So this is correct. So copy that, come back to pet edit, and in the pet edit, do command F, and type in microchip number. My gosh, what have I done? Paste it in here, microchip, exactly as you see it, just like that. MICHR, microchip, just like we did it in the table. Okay, we're gonna have to fix that, obviously. Okay, save that and refresh it. So let's put the microchip number, YUT, and of course we have to update the kilograms too. Here we have to put like 60, I don't know, 25 kilograms. Okay, and then save it again. Again, microchip number is not working. So save this, because we didn't refresh the page. Save this, pets controller, save that. In the edit, make sure you save the edit in the pets controller. Come back here, refresh. And I'm gonna put blah blah blah, UHYI 0068, whatever it is. Publish, and that should be saved now. Okay, so if we come back to the database and refresh the database, you'll notice there's a microchip number. So in regards to the microchipping, of course, here we're not saying in the view, in the pet show, the public page. We're just saying if they're microchipped or not. That's fine. So we don't need to like throw the microchip number out there. But in here, in the show.html.erb, we can say in here we can put some logic to show the fa times, or well, no. Here we have fa check and text primary, and that's why you see now this is checked. You see. So over here we can put like the short form if else statement. That's not hard to do, but we can just say like if the pet, if that's true, if something is there. Okay, so let's do that in like this, and we just put some embedded Ruby, obviously. Oh my gosh. Some embedded, geez. All right, autocomplete again. Okay, so some embedded Ruby. So we can say pet dot microchip. I just want to copy this. I just want to check here in the controller if that's how it is. Yep, that's how we put it. So again, back to the show. Sorry. So add pet microchip, and like if it's true, then you want to put another question mark like that, and in here you want to put the class that you want. So we want the fa check, and so cut it, Command X, cut that, put it in here, and we also want the text primary, Command X, and put it here. So if this is true, make fa check text primary, okay, and then right, and then else put the fa times text danger without the margin right. Copy that and put it this way, without the margin right one, just like that. There's always going to be a margin right one. Yeah. Okay, save it. Come here. Let's refresh this. Oh, okay, very good. So if you were to say like not, if you put like an exclamation mark here, not microchip, then you would see we're going to show X. See that? So obviously we don't want to put not. So come back down. So we got refresh, save it, and refresh. So we got the weight, we got the microchip, we got the spade. Again, spade is going to be the same thing. Let's just copy all that, copy that, and inside the except the margin right, just remove everything except the margin right, paste it in, and then here say is spade, is underscore spade. Okay, so like I think we don't know. It just is spade if it's true. If it's true, because is spade means if that's true, you don't need to put the question mark. Fa check text primary, else text danger, margin right, put a space there. Okay, save it, come back here, refresh. And of course he's not spade, but if we come back here and we go to edit and we type in spade, we click on spade, and then we update this and then come back to the show, you'll notice that spade is checked. So we got all that except for the breed and the sex. We'll fix that. Now come down here. In regards to vaccinations, we're going to do that completely differently. That's another thing, another topic. But in regards to additional info, dog friendly and all that, so just come here, Command F, type in Command F and type in additional info. Okay, so come around line 94. So in the additional info, we want to add here, again, we can do the same thing. So we can add some embedded Ruby. So add pets, add pet dot is underscore dog underscore friendly. We would show this, right? Dog friendly. Cut this. Actually, we need to show this entire thing if it's dog friendly. So let's just cut that. So right here, if so if dog friendly, add this. Now we can do the same thing. Ends, right? Geez, that's going to be a lot of if statements. Anyway, that's fine. So cut this. If cat friendly is cat friendly, and then so copy that and paste it in there. That's a lot of code. A lot of logic in a view. Anyway, let's put dominant here. Geez, is underscore dominant. Okay, so copy that, paste it in. Is shows past underscore pass underscore views. Okay, and then we just copy this again and then paste it, and then so let's just delete these. We don't need those. Friendly with people is people friendly is people underscore friendly. I wish I could type so much faster. Is people friendly, and then put friendly with people. And then we want to copy this again, copy and paste it. Is cat friendly, people friendly, shows passive use, is dominant. Let's come back to the controller. Passive use, dominant, people friendly, cat friendly, dog friendly. That's it. And what do we have here in the show? We were talking about friendly with people, friendly. Yeah, shows dominant, cat friendly, dog friendly. Okay. So back to the show. We don't need this extra one because we already have it. And then remove those, we don't need them. So if we is people friendly, is shows passive use, is dominant, cat friendly, and dog friendly. Save it. Come here. Let's see. Okay, very good. And that's true. Hans is dog friendly, is cat friendly, is dominant, and friendly with people. That's really great. And now in regards to Mike, the co-founder, so we can just come edit Mike's profile and type, hey, I rescue pets in Phuket and Bangkok. Okay. I am Mike. Okay. Copy, paste, paste, paste. Update profile. Now, if we come back to /pets/1, no, not Q1, you'll see Mike's profile is right here. So we got all that. So we got that done, but we need to get the breed. That's going to be a little bit complex. Well, not complex, but it's going to be a separate database. Not the breed. So yes, the breed, because people want to filter by breed, right? And we have age. That's fine. The sex, we need to add it next. Vaccinations. That's gonna be the complex one. Or maybe we can make it simple. Who knows? We'll see what we're gonna do. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And believe me, I will go so much faster if I have comments. I will move better. I will be able to do so much more if you guys actually like and subscribe. And I see, because the thing is, if I see people are liking and subscribing, and all these things happen. Remember, this needs to be fixed anyway. But yeah, so just saying, this looks all right. I mean, anyway, we're gonna build this with Angular in the front end. In my opinion, we should build it with Angular, but we still should do it like that as a minimum viable platform. It should look good. And location, bloody hell, we forgot to put location. We're supposed to add this. Well, anyway, we'll do this with geocoding. We'll use a geocoder gem so that we can add make a Google API, location API, and then we can autocomplete location in the edit page. Actually, it should be in the edit page of, they should be able to add a pet location for the pet. Or we can use Mike's edit profile to add location. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe, okay? And I'm going to be pushing to Bitbucket. Please write on my comments if you have questions. That's how I can tell if I should continue or not, okay? So I'll see you guys in part 25. Thanks, bye-bye.